Georgie taking,
Sharp.
coming out in the peekaboo.
Very sharp.
Slipping, moving his head and looking to rip.
Was a bit of peekaboo happening just then, hey?
He loves it. Good on him. The Swalga, the southpaw, looking to get his jab off and keep that head in place. Georgie switching his feet out, came into an orthodox stance. Swalga just beautiful timing on that too, waiting for that metronome head, that peekaboo slipping left, right.
Both boys pretty hot with their hands, aren't they?
Absolutely. These 84 kilo young blokes.
Don't want to peekaboo into the wrong hand.
Absolutely not.
Peek asleep. Oh, I nearly got caught looking at the up on the big screen.
Wow, and Swalga just sort of just barges Georgie off and just says, no, thank you, mate. Give me some space. Asking for a little bit of social distancing.
Georgie's starting to calm down a little bit now and focus a little bit more instead of, come straight out off the bell. First round, excited.
Absolutely.
Starting to pick his shots now.
That's it. Good.
Nice little fake jab into another jab on the way in.
Both these guys just could flash each other almost at any moment with one of these shots. They're just swinging these lead hooks.
Like you said, they're quite good for the bigger boys, but they're both younger, bigger boys.
Oh. Georgie's corner asking for the jab. You can't really do the peekaboo without flashing that jab in someone's face. Looking for a counter is Georgie, but...
Swalga switching up southpaw and orthodox.
He looks to be getting off first as well. Swalga just getting out of range.
Round two.
Both boys straight into it again.
Yeah, aren't they? Swalga looking for the break. Georgie obliges him. And they go back to trading. Swalga head down though. He's really looking for that counter, isn't he, Georgie?
Georgie actually really has a nice, peekaboo kind of style, hey?
He does. I think he's found...
He mimics it quite well.
Yeah, he's found a little bit of a... found his groove with it. You alluded to it in the first round. He was almost doing it for the sake of doing it.
Yeah.
But now he's really timing the slipping and the head movement.
Well, I understand boxing, when you're just moving, you roll off. Even if you're doing nothing, it sets something else up for you.
It does.
Rolling those shoulders.
It does.
What that peekaboo style can really help and work for him. Must work perfectly.
Oh, Swalga with the big power shot. Back into southpaw. Yeah, that peekaboo style, I mean, if you're rolling and slipping all the time, perpetual motion, you've always got a shot that you can just fire back.
Swalga really starting to let go of some heavy hands now.
Georgie trying to do the same.
Oh, letting go of some steady
Gives
little hands.
Gives the judges something to look at.
A little bit of a tickle.
Swalga says these are punches, mate.
Some power shots, yep.
Hitting a lot of air, hitting some arms. Almost tagging Georgie there. I mean, these are murderous shots.
Oh, Georgie steps back, takes a few big breaths.
This could be adrenaline.
Here we go.
He's been tagged on the nose as well as Georgie. Bit of a shoulder roll there,
I'd like
Swalga.
to see Georgie land one shot right now as Swalga starts to get a bit more cockier. I shouldn't say a bit more cocky, I should say more confident.
Yeah, absolutely. We knew that, man.
Yeah. Not that much of a prick.
I'll tell you what, that peekaboo style will burn your legs out, though.
Yep, and it looks like it's starting to take its toll now.
Oh, that was a close round. Fantastic.
There we go, final round. Been a crack fight so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what we can learn about both
Third
boys
and final
this
round.
That was beautiful by Georgie, firing that jab out there.
I'd be interested to know how much running or sprints Georgie does. You see his legs get a little bit jelly sometimes, and that comes with fatigue.
Yeah, absolutely.
See him stumble around. Could just be a bit of room for an improvement for Georgie. Because you can see he's young and he's definitely progressing, getting better.
He's doing well. Swalga's taking the initiative with his own jab.
That was beautiful from
Georgie goes to the body. Looks for some rabbit punches by the looks of it.
Yeah. Little amateur style there.
Swalga beautifully keeping him at bay with that. Think about the peekaboo. If you don't set it up with the jabs, I mean, you just move in your head.
Yeah.
And as an opponent, you kind of know he's not going to throw until he's done moving his head.
Yeah. See a few.
Oh,
There's a few awkward things happening in this fight at the moment. Both
yeah.
boys.
It makes for an interesting matchup, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
Yep, definitely evens it up a bit.
I think Swalga's used to a more traditional style of boxing, almost standing and trading, and Georgie's just not having it.
I think Swalga's starting to feel a little bit more tired now himself as well. You see him throw single punches now more than multiple.
Yeah, almost saving his energy for an explosive shot.
Exactly what I think Georgie just wore. A couple of explosive shots.
Fantastic matchup between these two boys.
Great fight, very evenly matched. Even definitely worth these two boys fighting again. This is a great fight.
Ready to hit what? Call him break, and the boys did it themselves.
Boys punched out and broke himself.
Fantastic fight.
Definitely a big career for Georgie himself though as well.
Yeah, if he wants to pick up that peekaboo style, super interesting. He'll be a fan favourite.
He had a very, very good eye for it.
And Luke, so this is considered a draw, ladies and gentlemen. We got a few